Ever wondered how to get that rich, complex flavor of a cafe coffee right in your own kitchen? It's not as hard as you might think. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to brewing a truly exceptional cup of coffee at home. It all starts with the beans. Freshness is key. Look for beans that have a roasted on date, ideally within the last few weeks. Pre-ground coffee loses its flavor rapidly, so investing in a good burr grinder is a game changer. It gives you a consistent grind size, which is crucial for a balanced extraction. For a pour-over, you'll want a medium fine grind, something like the texture of table salt. Next up, water. Your coffee is over 98% water, so its quality matters. Filtered water is your best friend here, as tap water can contain minerals and chlorine that will affect the taste. The ideal water temperature is between 195 and 205 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a temperature-controlled kettle, just bring your water to a boil and then let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute. This will bring it down to the perfect temperature range. Now, let's talk about the gear. We're using a classic pour-over dripper today, one of the best methods for highlighting the delicate notes in your coffee. You'll also need a paper filter, a carafe or mug to brew into, and a scale. Gisas, a scale. Brewing coffee is a science, and measuring your coffee and water by weight, not volume, ensures you can repeat that perfect cup every single time. A great starting ratio is 1:16, meaning for every 1 gram of coffee, you'll use 16 grams of water. So, for a single strong cup, we'll use about 22 grams of coffee and 350 grams of water. Alright, let's get brewing. Place your dripper on top of your carafe and put the paper filter inside. A pro tip is to rinse the filter with hot water first. This does two things. It removes any papery taste from the filter, and it preheats your dripper and carafe, which helps maintain a stable temperature during brewing. Don't forget to discard this rinse water before you start. Now, add your freshly ground coffee to the filter and give it a gentle shake to level the bed. Place the whole setup on your scale and tare it to 0. It's time for the most magical part, the bloom. Start your timer and pour just enough water to saturate all the grounds, about double the weight of your coffee, so around 45 grams. You'll see the coffee bed bubble and expand. This is carbon dioxide, a byproduct of the roasting process escaping. Letting the coffee bloom for about 30 to 45 seconds allows this gas to release, which prevents sour flavors and leads to a more even extraction. It's a small step that makes a huge difference in the final taste. After the bloom, it's time for the main pour. Start pouring the water slowly and steadily in a circular motion, starting from the center and working your way outwards, then back in. Avoid pouring directly on the sides of the filter. The goal is to keep all the coffee grounds submerged and working. You want to pour in stages. I like to pour until the water level is near the top, then let it drain down a bit before adding more. This controlled pouring helps you manage the extraction rate. Keep an eye on your scale. We're aiming for a total of 350 grams of water. Try to hit your final weight by around the 2-minute 30-second mark. Once all the water is in, let it drain completely through the coffee bed. The entire process, from the first pour to the last drop, should take about 3 to 4 minutes. If it's much faster, your grind might be too coarse. If it's much slower, it might be too fine. This is where you can experiment. Adjusting your grind size is the primary way to control the flavor of your coffee. A finer grind increases extraction, while a coarser grind decreases it. Once the dripping stops, remove the dripper. Give your freshly brewed coffee a gentle swirl in the carafe. This mixes all the layers of the brew together for a more consistent flavor profile in the cup. And there you have it. A beautiful, aromatic, cafe-quality coffee made right in your own kitchen. Pour it into your favorite mug. Take a moment to smell the incredible aroma, and then take that first sip. Notice the clarity, the sweetness, and the complex flavors. It's so much better than your average automatic drip, right? Mastering this process is a rewarding journey. Don't be afraid to experiment with different beans, grind sizes, and water ratios to find what you love. Thanks for brewing with me today. Enjoy your coffee.